So this is Ubuntu running on a phone. So you might know Ubuntu runs on desktops, it runs on servers.
Yeah, I'm a user. I'm Ubuntu user.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
For a few years now. Yeah.
I love that. That's a really excellent. So I love to meet users. So of course, you know, we've been working on this for a long time. It's available now on these reference devices today, and we just this week announced our 2 first hardware partners. So how about if I just give you a quick tour of the phone, and you can see how it's similar and different than the experience on Ubuntu desktop. So I just turned it on, and what you see here is a little, it's called an infographic. It's just a little design, a little flower. As you use the phone, the data, the way you use the phone, your usage data, builds up, and so you get a little different picture every day. Everyone uses their phone differently, so they get a different little flower. So it's just kind of a nice thing to wake up to, a pretty little thing.
It's a new phone every day, so.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. You might notice that there's very few UI elements. That's because we really try to preserve all the space that we can for your content. So we use what we call edge gestures. They're very intuitive. I'll show you the first one by dragging from the left. We call it the left edge gesture. I'm just going to drag in from the left, and you might recognize that. That's just the launcher. You recognize it from
Unity.
the Exactly. This is just Unity.
Yeah.
Of course, just like on the desktop, this is customizable. It shows running apps. It shows your favorite apps. Just like on the desktop, we use the top for what we call indicators. Like any phone OS, you know, we show your basic state of the phone. But unlike other OSs, these are, we call them active because they don't just show the state of the phone, they also give you access to some quick functionality here. Now you don't have to close it and open the next one if you don't want to. There's also like a quick shortcut here once you get an expert user.
It's very useful to have it right away.
Yeah, so pretty much 90% of the settings that you're ever going to set, you can just get straight from here. We do have a settings application that's, you know, for all the details that you want to tweak out. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the home screen. So I'm going to drag the launcher out again and hit the home button. And this shows what we call the scopes. So this is the home screen. We try to use scopes to push all the kind of content, all the services that you want right into one place. So we start on the application scope usually, because most of the time you're going to launch an application. And you see we have running applications, all your installed applications, and applications from the App Store, all in the same place. So you don't have to go to one place for your running applications, another place for launching applications, and you don't have to open another application like a marketplace or something like that to get to your available applications. This notion of pushing all of your services, all your content to your home screen, it's really powerful and interesting, for instance, with music. So up here you can see there's the music that you put on your phone that you want to listen to.
Basically just
a nice little effect here. Down here
is the music connected with the Ubuntu One store?
For example, it could be. This particular user uses Grooveshark. Grooveshark's one of our partners. So this is, you know, that's that data source. We do the same thing with videos. So, you know, you can customize this with other data sources, your OEM or your carrier if they have special data. You know, they might have localized sources. Like you guys are from Serbia, right? You can imagine your phone company might have a bunch of Serbian content. They can add that right here for you. So you don't have to go launch some like Serbia content application. You can just come right here and get it. So you can also see this is an example of a kind of custom scope that you can build. We built another World Cup one as an example too, just to show how cool the UI is, how you can do pretty rich stuff. Oops. What I did there was I used the right edge by accident. The right edge, so I showed the left edge is for the launcher, top edge is for indicators, the right edge is for application navigation. So if I do a long...
It's like recent apps on... Or it's not the recent apps, it's
like Alt-Tab. It's all running apps. So if I just do a quick little jerk, it just goes back to the previous app. But if I do it the whole way, it makes this nice accordion effect. And then I can pick the app that I want. The bottom edge is given over just so the application can do whatever it wants with the bottom edge. The calendar app has a couple buttons there. So I set the day.
So right now,
Today,
these are all running on.
I have nothing today. New event.
So does it react on a classical home, back, and menu buttons, or everything is a gesture?
We're just using.
So to get around the core UI, everything's a gesture, everything's an edge gesture. So again, it's the left gets you to the launcher, the right is for application navigation, and then the bottom is whatever the application wants to do. Within an application, they can have a back, forward stack. We have some common controls, so it's very easy for an application developer to make that kind of thing. We have some special features, like we have one gesture, if you do it all the way, it takes you back to the home screen. So we have some power user features.
That's good.
So they're faster. It's interesting. Do you want to take a quick look at a tablet?
Yeah.
See the differences?
Edge is
Switch to the tablet.
AppNet.